So with the upcoming release of the new Double Team version of Ichimaru Gin, I thought it might be a good time to revisit a topic that has nagged me throughout the several years I've been playing Bleach Brave Souls. And that topic is, where are the iconic versions of the Traitor Captains Aizen, Gin, and Kaname? I'm willing to bet that if you ask your average Bleach fan to visualize in their mind an image of Ichimaru Gin, they'll think of him with this particular design. Similarly, if you perform the same experiment with Sosuke Aizen, the chances are good that a person will remember him with this design. And the same will most likely be true for Kaname Tosen. These white outfits are iconic because they represent the Traitor Captain's true role in the story. A large portion of their screen time and character development takes place while they're wearing these outfits. Most of us do not think of Aizen, Gin, and Kaname as Soul Society captains. We think of them as rebels who sought to overthrow Soul Society. We think of them as leaders of the powerful Espada. So, while I do believe that the new Double Team Gin is an amazing looking character with a very good in-game set of abilities, this particular design of Gin as a captain does not represent who he truly is. And the same is true for Sosuke Aizen. And yes, Aizen did get a recently redone captain version, which was very good, as well as a very well done manga version with the full incantation of his Hado 99. The game has yet to deliver a proper version of Aizen wearing his Hueco Mundo white robes. Now, I'm sure that several of you will be quick to point out that the versions of the Traitor Captains that I'm referring to are in fact already in Bleach Brave Souls, and you would be correct. The problem is that none of these characters are viable in the current game. They're all severely outdated and grossly underpowered. The Hueco Mundo version of Gin was one of the very first 6-star units to be introduced to the game, all the way back in July of 2016, nearly 4 years ago from the making of this video. Now, at the time, he was considered a very good unit, but in hindsight, it's pretty clear that he was not. Also keep in mind that the player base at the time was comparing him to 5-star units. But Hueco Mundo Gin with only 3 extremely weak 6-star upgrades and a useless captain killer classification, he quickly faded into obscurity. Even the recently resurrected version of Hueco Mundo Gin could not overcome the inherent weakness of this character design. And the Hueco Mundo version of Sosuke Aizen was even worse. He was released unbelievably as a frenzy character. Frenzy characters, for those who don't know, are characters who are not designed to be played. They're meant to be used as links to power up other characters. Now, in K-Lab's defense, perhaps their intention was to offer this free version of Aizen to all players as a way to promote the game. Maybe their thinking was that players would see they could get a free version of Aizen and become players of Bleach Brave Souls, but it has been almost 3 years now since this Frenzy Aizen has been released. Surely it's not too much to expect a proper, powerful version of this iconic character to be released in that span of time. And lastly now, we come to Kaname Tosen, with a paltry 3 total variants in the game. Of these 3 variants, only 1 is viable in today's game, unless you don't mind playing the grossly underpowered Hueco Mundo version of Kaname that was released in 2017. Of the 3 Traitor Captains, Hueco Mundo Kaname was arguably the strongest in-game. However, this is not saying much. It would be like saying, the dump I took today is superior to the dump I took yesterday, to quote Angry Video Game Nerd. Dodge, Soul Trait, and Captain Killer? Even back then, we knew he was bad. And this at last brings me to the point of the video. A Bleach game without the 3 primary antagonists of the entire series wearing their iconic Hueco Mundo white robes cannot be considered complete. The weak, unplayable versions that are currently in the game are almost an insult to the series as a whole. And while overall I believe that K-Lab has done an incredible job with the characters they've made for this game, Bleach Brave Souls without a powerful version of each Traitor Captain after 5 years quite simply feels wrong. Thanks for watching everyone, let me know your thoughts in the comments and I'll see you next time.